Right, got another review for you. I'm going to do a teardown and look at the construction quality and sort of features of another device. This time we've got one of these. It is a Behringer TD3, a nice black one, and it's in its packaging because there's something interesting about that too. So I wouldn't normally look at the packaging, but join me for a little look-see. Cheers. Okay, so there are a couple of things that are noteworthy about this. I got this from Tommen, and I always forget about this when I get something from Tommen, but if it's something that's wall-warty, they don't supply you with a UK adapter, but they supply you with the Euro-style adapter, and then a UK adapter, and I sort of had to bodge it all together. So yeah, just worth remembering, if you buy something from Tommen, but you won't get a UK adapter, you'll get a Euro one and a Euro to UK adapter. Anyway, something else. This is quite cool. So, yeah, it's a 303. So, yeah, great. But Behringer know what it's all about. Look at that. Seed. It's got Behringer written on it, but I think Behringer are going a long way to overcoming the stigma that their old products used to have. I've got a Behringer BCR 2000, which is like a knobby thing for controlling synthesizers that don't have knobs on them. And I've also got a microphone preamp by Behringer, and they're alright devices, but my god, the construction is bloody shocking. But recent Behringer stuff is properly constructed. I can't get over how crap the old stuff was, but yeah, Behringer are coming some way to getting themselves out of the Fisher-Price, Chad Valley musical instrument stigma that they've had, and becoming regarded as proper makers of proper instruments, even though most of the good ones are just knockoffs of other people's ideas from the past. But those people aren't able to capitalise on their own good ideas from the past, so why not? Right, so that's that. Let's get it torn down. Alright, so here we go then. Here's a little device. All the knobs feel quite sturdy. Now, the original 303 isn't actually that well constructed itself. Like the resonance knob, cut-off knob, normally end up super wobbly because you can push them down into the circuit inside. Looks like you can maybe do that here. That's not so good. And just basically wear them out. They were all like plastic shafted, crappy little pot on the original. So I don't know, we've probably got that going on again here. So holding it together, it looks like we've got an absolute slew of screws on the bottom. Probably no hidden ones. Right, let's start by pulling all the pots off. Knobs. Yeah, plastic shafted, okay. Designed and engineered in the UK. It's made in China. Like, don't try and kid us. Okay, so here we go. Let's get our first look inside. Well, sort of looks like there's pretty much nothing in here. Don't know if you see what I see, but I see tweakability. Oh. Okay, the focus. That is a trim pot for VCA balance. What else have we got trim pots for? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see all this. There's a few odd bits of tweakability. It's hard to get things in focus. So, VCA balance, VCF offset, and a few oscillator trimmings are available, so there's no doubt screw up. Okay, let's get these screws out. And also, I don't know if you really don't know if you can see this, but the board is a bit dirty. Oh no, that's coming out. Yeah, that's coming out. Board is a bit dirty. Okay. Okay, all those screws are removed. Let's get this board out. Have we got all the screws? Yes. Straight lift. Okay. So, buttons wise, we have tact switches. These are surface mount. These will be an absolute sod to replace. Yeah, okay. So, there's one. See the 4 solder pads? That's solder pads, not shoulder pads. This is in the 80s. Solder pads. Flip the thing over, and the solder pads aren't on the other side. So these are surface mount tact switches. Yeah, there will be a sod to do, but you can maybe do it with a fine enough tipped soldering iron. But yeah. Bummer. Switches are pretty good. They got a little bit of vinyl on them to shroud dust, so that's quite good. Pots, plastic shafted mini pots. They're actually through hole. All the pots are through hole. Jacks are through hole as well. It's alright, really. The original 303 is like shockingly constructed. As I said, it has these same kind of pots really, and but they're worse than this because you can push them down a bit. These are quite... Where's my ad? These are quite solid to the board. These are, they're not bouncing up and down or anything. So these will probably last a lot longer than the original 303s. So yeah, once again, it's pretty good. Also, the original 303, although it's discrete components, there's like bloody billions of them. Okay, so there we go, that's pretty much it. I'm going to sling it back together now. You can stick around and watch that if you want. Yeah, here we go. I was just doing a little QC check there because all the screws feel very tight going in. So you can't really tell when they're snugged up against the board. Okay. Okay, there she is all back together, so let's see if she still works. Okay, so she's all back together. So let's see if it works. But also, while we're doing that, I'm going to do a little bit of a tutorial, I think, because the way you program these things is really bizarre. Now there is some sort of computer program I gather that you can use, but I'm sort of a hardware guy, I suppose. So I'll stop this, get in close on the machine, and I'll just show you how you program it.